Now let's talk about the carb for a minute in just simple details. Now, like I say, it meters the air fuel. Okay, we know that. The thing is this. Suppose you're way up in bum-fucked Himalayas somewhere. Now, wouldn't you think the air density up there is a little different than, say, if you were in, like, the Sahara Desert or below sea level in Louisiana? Yes, it's different. Also, the area is different. Air density affects the air ratios. Okay? So if you're up in the Himalayas, you can adjust this carburetor perfectly where I am right now in my little town that's nicknamed the Graveyard with the Lights, because nothing ever happens here. I mean, you turn on the TV here, we got the Twilight Zone on every channel. It's just scary. So anyway, a lot of things will affect the carburetor. Your weight on your bike, I weigh about 100 kilos. That is, means real fucking fat in English. But most riders, if like you're in Indonesia, or the Philippines, or Hawaii, now those guys got it really going on because they're 130 pounds, and with a one-stroke engine, it really makes a lot of difference. With weight, you can lose 5 pounds, and the whole thing will be different for you. Now me, I don't drive that fast. I try to, since I'm a little bit older, I try to keep my top speed, a little under 85 miles an hour all the time. You know, if I was younger, I'd go a lot faster, but you get older and you just get a little bit, you slow down a little bit. So those are problems that can occur with the carb. This is your slow jet adjustment right down here. This controls your idle to about, I don't know, 10th throttle, and then the slide and the needle in here controls the air fuel for about after 1/10 to full throttle. And then your main jet controls how much fuel the bike gets. Now that's the fun part of these bikes, is taking the carburetor apart time after time and trying different jets and trying different things. And you can get a big carburetor, you can get a small carburetor. But in carburetors themselves, a big carburetor will not help you. It has to be matched to the engine. The carburetor ratio for this intake right here, or the cross section, the 28 millimeter, is dependent on how much area there is right in here and in here going into the engine. What that means is you can't put a 38 millimeter carburetor on here and have it work. Now think if you have air rushing through a garden hose, how fast it goes. What if you put on a carburetor that was this big? You can see the throttle response. It wouldn't work. That's why it has to be matched. I know some of this is slow and boring, but you may pick something up here.